I don't want to give myself too much credit, but like, I'm sorry, this is a good outfit. This is a good outfit.
Alexis Sunshine 83, it's always sunny here.
As someone that was a child in the early 2000s, I love dress up games. I love creating outfit collages. Think Polyvore. Does anyone remember the website Dolls? I used to spend hours and hours on that every day after school. Also the My Scene website dress up game, and do not even get me started on the Lizzie McGuire outfit dress up game on Disney.com. Like, that is a core memory and has made me who I am today, which is why I absolutely love these digital wardrobe apps that have popped up over the past couple of years, because it fills that nostalgia part of playing dress up, but with your clothes, so you can actually wear the clothes. And I've made a couple of videos of you styling me through the Wearing app, and today I am going to be styling you through the Wearing app, which I've also done different styling you videos where you send me something that you don't know how to style, and I try to make outfits to get creativity juices flowing, give you some ideas. But with that, I'm usually using clothes from Depop to actually create the outfits. And so you may or may not own something similar. So it can be possibly kind of difficult to recreate. Whereas with styling you through an app like Wearing, it's all of your clothes. And so you can actually like wear the outfits that I create. So I had asked on my Instagram for your Wearing username, because if your Wearing account is public, anyone can style you. And I had asked, you know, is there something specific you want me to style? Is there a season you want me to style for? Is there an event, or do you just want me to have fun with your clothes? Let me know. And that is what we are going to be doing today. The first person I'm styling had said that they are up for me styling anything, but did mention that they got a lot of lovely pieces during their honeymoon in Japan recently, which congratulations on your marriage, and that they have yet to style and wear. Their style, I would say, is classic with like a hint of whimsy. Like, there's a lot of simple classic silhouettes, but with like a little bit of fun touches. They have a lot of outfits that they have created, 363, and that definitely gave me a good idea of how they usually style things, and also helped me to hopefully not repeat any outfits. Because of there being so many outfits though, I really tried to like go through them and not repeat any, but if I did, I am so sorry. With the mention of the things from Japan, I was a little confused because I am new to the Wearing app of how I would be able to find those pieces, and they actually do have a collection, I think, or is that, it's like a lookbook that they created. One of them said styling new pieces, and then the other one said Japan 2025. So I think the things that were in the Japan 2025 were the new pieces that they were talking about that they haven't worn and want to style. Hopefully that is correct, because that's kind of how I went moving forward. One note is they didn't have any accessories, bags, or shoes uploaded to their Wearing. So I really tried to only use things that were uploaded to your Wearing account, unless there was an entire category that was not uploaded, because I just assumed that you probably own shoes, but they just had not been uploaded before. So I did end up creating like almost like two versions of the outfits, because I don't think you can upload things that aren't in someone's Wearing account to the outfit that you submit to them. So I ended up having an outfit that I actually submitted to them, and then an outfit that I went in and like uploaded clothing and like created a collage of ideas of shoes, accessories, bag. This is the first outfit that I created, and I wanted to give a bunch of different ideas when it came to the jacket, because I think any of them would be super fun, and depending on the climate that you're in and what you're feeling as well when it comes to colors and like combination. So this is the one that I actually sent them, whereas this was the one that I then added some, you know, little details. I really love this skirt so much, and they have a lot of colorful tops, so I really wanted to challenge myself to style things that I personally don't own. And maybe isn't exactly my style, and kind of like take it through my lens, but then also with their style in mind. And this just seemed like such a simple outfit, but the addition of something whimsy would be the jacket. So of course, the denim vest, it has these like flowers and different, it gives like gardening, and you can't tell me that would not look amazing with this green top and the denim skirt. The green top was in the Japan 2025 lookbook, so that's why I included it in this outfit. But also I loved this white denim jacket. It has, I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure, I may be completely roasted in the comments, but I think that's cinnamon roll, like an embroidery on the denim jacket, and then a bunch of pins that I just can't make out. And I think that could be a great addition. Again, the base is so simple that you can add that whimsical aspect that I feel a lot of her outfits end up having. It's like kind of simple base, but then the addition of layering is where you kind of have fun with it. I also wanted to add 2 different plaid button-ups because both of them, I just was like, this would be a great addition. Some of these are literally just because I thought it was cute. Like, there's no deeper meaning, there's no deeper purpose. It's just like, I think it's fun, throw it on. When I saw this purple top, I knew I needed to style it, and I think it looks superb with this plaid skirt that you got in Japan. Like, the colors, it's so amazing. It can give a little bit of like Easter colors, so that's why I added the brown suede, it seems like suede blazer. I am not sure about that decision, so that's like that's an optional thing. I feel like I would have to see it together to actually like feel if a blazer would look okay. Because it was suede, I was like, okay, it's not just like a normal blazer. But I really love the addition of brown details to make it feel a little bit more natural versus too pastel, even though they do own a lot of pastel and do style pastel quite a lot. My version of the additions that I added, a brown belt, absolutely. I think especially without the jacket, having the brown belt does the same thing that I wanted the jacket to do. And also with the jacket, I think it would look great as well. Shoes, I kind of just chose 3 that I thought were cute. I didn't really go for any jewelry with this look because this outfit I pinned on Pinterest has a similar, from what it seems like, neckline, and it just feels so I don't even know how to explain it, just so satisfying without any jewelry. Obviously theirs do have buttons, whereas yours actually does also have buttons, but just in a slightly different way. And I think really emphasizing that and just focusing on that does everything that you need it to do. And then I did add a little hair clip from Chunks because, again, I was like, why not? That seems fun. Let's add some color, especially because then we are adding some of those like natural tones, so we can still have fun with color because, again, based on their outfits, they do like to have fun with color. So I wanted to add a little bit of them, add a little bit of me. I'm not really sure what everyone's name actually is because I had just taken a screenshot of every single person that had submitted their username, and then from there went to the wearing app. So a lot of the usernames don't really have like a name in them, but some of them do, so I apologize. I'm not calling you by your name, but it just like to go back through that story and then like try to find the people that I did end up styling, just a lot. But I'm thinking this person's name is Emeline. I'm just not gonna say usernames because I don't want to embarrass myself, but they had said would love some 90s inspired fit for summer, and also mentioned that they have a burgundy velvet cloak that they love but can't figure out how to style. So if I had any ideas to do that. Going through their wardrobe was so fun. They had so many unique pieces, but then really classic ones, and like, you like to have fun and am not afraid to experiment, but also keep it in line with your style, which does lean 90s and kind of whimsy goth, very similar to mine. It was so cool to see either how similar our styles were or how completely different our styles were. I completely understood the struggle of this velvet cloak. It's very similar to this like glittery cardigan cloak thing that I have that I had gotten in a mystery box. Absolutely gorgeous, amazing. But it's like when you then go to style it, you're like, how am I gonna make this work? So I tried two other skirts just to like feel it out. The first one being velvet, I'm pretty sure, and I was like, velvet on velvet, like that's too much velvet, so I'm not gonna go with that. Also, this black one I thought could be cool, but I think I would need to see it on to be able to make that decision. Whereas, I mean, are we surprised? It's gonna be denim. It is going to be denim. And that's mainly actually because of the texture of the velvet. For me, when I'm styling velvet, I like to play around with the textures, some leather, some denim, to kind of create an interest, especially when this outfit actually is pretty simple. And the thing that's really gonna make it into something is the velvet cloak. Also, the top, from what it seems like, is a satin material. So you have three amazing materials that, even though there's no patterns going on, it's making an impact, at least in my opinion. I went I feel like whimsy goth with the styling of some gold jewelry. I really loved this black bag. I definitely styled it quite a lot. I also think a belt could be fun. I'm just not sure depending on the length of the top. Like, I like the idea of the top being untucked, but if it doesn't tuck, or like maybe it's too short, or you know, the actual logistics of how these items fit, and it makes more sense to have a belt because it's gonna show, then add the belt. This one may be a little more summer appropriate. You could definitely just like opt out of the leather jacket. I had to, like, I just had to add it as an option just in case. And I mean, like, this is an outfit I wear. It really is. I'm really just recreating my outfits with your clothes. Hopefully that's okay. I think with the dress on top of the t-shirt, sometimes like I don't love it, but sometimes I do love it. And I think in this case, it would look so good. It feels so nice. I mean, I am doing that right now. I was just talking about how like, oh, sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. I'm literally doing that. Also, this outfit is actually from an outfit that one of you had styled me in my wearing video where you all styled me. So I am in the flesh to show being styled gives you really fun, creative, new ideas. And thank you so much for styling me. But anyway, this with then the denim jacket, I think it won't add too much heat, and you can definitely opt without the denim jacket. You could also go for the plaid dress with just the, or not the denim jacket, the denim vest, plaid dress without the white t-shirt and just the denim vest. I think that's super cute as well. I really loved this sun necklace. I'm just imagining with that white t-shirt, like there is gonna be some space where it's just the white t-shirt, and so having that chunky sun necklace just brings it all together. I think you could totally go just for one of your black bags, but I wanted to add a little bit of a pop of color. As you said, you wanted 90s inspiration, and you can't tell me this outfit is like not 90s. It does lean a little Y2K, so I mean, you could definitely opt for different stuff, but it kind of gives me like 90s mom, or like 90s cool mom. Like, think Lorelai Gilmore would not wear this. This is a little bit too kind of like boho with the little vest, which, oh my gosh, that vest is so cute. It is so adorable. I opted for no necklace with this outfit just because the top has, from what it seems like, either kind of like a knit detail or like a beaded detail, and I really wanted to style this one beaded necklace that you had, but it just, there were no outfits I was creating that I felt like it actually made sense. But if it does look good with it, like if you did put it together and it does look good, then you're welcome. But if it doesn't look good, like, just forget it. I quickly want to show this outfit because I love all of the details that I put together, but they did have something super similar already styled in their wearing outfits, so that's why I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I just wanted to show it real quick. But this outfit, this feels more summertime. Maybe not the scarf, but the scarf, skinny scarves are not real scarves. I'm sorry, I'm saying it. They are not real scarves, so they can be worn all year round, depending on the thickness. But in most cases, you can usually wear them all year round, or I may be corrected this summer when I try to do that. But okay, this skinny scarf, I feel like you could wear in spring, almost summer, not August probably, or July. But I just wanted some sort of like neck part. I mean, actually that other necklace could have totally worked. I didn't think of that. I think it's because I wanted to add some color, and it felt more 90s to have this skinny scarf, especially with the stripes and the top with the jeans. It feels very flowy, very comfortable, and also very in line with kind of 90s fashion inspo that I get into. This person had said, I'm in desperate need of some interesting spring outfits. love this concept too. Good luck. And on their wearing page, they describe their style as comfortable, feminine, and edgy. Not everyone has their like style words. I don't even know if I have my style words on my wearing profile, but some people did. And so I tried to also keep that in mind with the outfits I was creating, but also still kind of like in my style. Again, try to like bridge a lot of the two together. I definitely saw those 3 words throughout their clothing. They had very comfortable, kind of like flowy pieces, but still with like a feminine touch, especially for then the outfits that they ended up creating for themselves, but then also had that edgy details. I really want to style these blue plaid pants, and I couldn't really decide between both of these outfits, so I just decided I'll send them both. They may feel a little bit too bright and white and kind of like crisp for your style, so disregard if it's like not you at all, but I just really loved these pants and I was like, I have to. The first outfit being very, very casual, very, very comfortable, probably leaning more in that comfortable feminine part, but also a little, I mean, would it even be that feminine? Maybe with the like graphic on it, but especially compared to the one right next to it, definitely has more like frills, more colors, and more kind of like with the heels and that type of thing. But both of them I think could be really great. And I know you're probably like, oh, polka dots with plaid. I feel like polka dots and plaid, depending on the types of polka dots and like the color and all that, I think they actually are a really great pattern mixing combo that I am actually really interested in recreating. I really loved this belt. I'm not really sure how it would actually look like on. It may look horrendous, but I wanted to add something and like some more color to this outfit, and I thought that was just like a great pairing. This outfit, I don't know why I'm so proud of. I just love it so much. It just feels so cool, especially these boots. From what it looks like, go like knee high, so they really would be covered by this skirt. It may be a little too warm to be wearing in spring, but I think you could still make it work if the weather was appropriate enough to do. And I mean, you could opt for any of your other shoes that you own, but just the boots, like, oh, like it feels quite simple because there really isn't that much going on, but the things that's in it, again, the pattern with the denim button up, again, button to the top, like it just is so good. That is such a gorgeous pairing and something that I really love to do with my denim jacket, and especially this tone of denim would look fantastic with this skirt. And then I just added some silver detailing of jewelry. With button-ups like this, I find they're quite difficult to actually wear a necklace, so the necklace is optional depending on how it actually like fits with the denim button-up and the collar, but I just wanted to add it just so it was there. They had a couple of harnesses and their accessories. Oh my god, I just have to mention, all of your accessory game, like I need to step it up. All of, like the jewelry, the hats, the harnesses, the socks, like just out of this world fantastic, and made it so much more fun to like put together outfits. But they had so many of these harnesses that I felt like it was probably pretty core to your style. I didn't end up putting it with this outfit because I was just like a little unsure. I think it's because I've never worn like a harness like this, but I love the way people style them. And so I just was like too unsure to actually have it in the finished outfit, but just wanted to show how it could look very cool. Now, this could be a little too edgy and a little like almost punk in a way for your style, but I just really loved this top with this plaid skirt. And I think the plaid skirt was styled a couple of ways, but nothing with a like pattern top like this. And then of course the beret, like come on, it's leather. Oh, I forgot that I actually did style the plaid pants one other way. I don't remember if I ended up submitting this to them, but if I did, this is the outfit. But if I didn't, I had created this outfit also with these plaid pants because I liked the other ones that I had made, but I also was like, oh, but this also is really cute too. So just wanted to add that as more of like a casual look with the plaid pants. If you had denim overalls in your closet and you did not have any outfits styled in the outfits on your wearing account, I styled them. Of course, maybe you've actually worn an outfit like this before and you just didn't add it to wearing. I am really bad at adding outfits to the actual wearing account, except for all the ones that you have submitted for me. And so I totally understand, like, you may have already been wearing something like this, and so maybe I'm not giving you as much inspiration, but obviously I don't know that. Hopefully, regardless, I'm still styling it with something that you had not thought about. And I had to create 2 outfits with these denim overalls because they were just too good. This plaid shirt, I want. It is just so beautiful. I'm not sure how it actually fits on the neckline, but I really loved it with the denim overalls, like it poking through. The other outfit has a lace top, lace and denim. It's just like so gorgeous together. And I kind of wanted to give something that was more casual and then also something that was a little bit more edgy and had those more like darker additions. I did also add a black belt, and I really loved the idea of the silver hardware. I personally don't love belts with overalls. I just find I'd rather have the other silhouette without it and have it just kind of like hang. But if you were wanting to add maybe another accessory, or you do like kind of more emphasis on having like structure within the outfit with the overalls, I think that belt would also be great for it. I noticed that you hadn't styled these denim shorts, and I just needed to do it. And I think this is a great kind of like marrying of an edgy and feminine, because the top, from what it seems like, is lace. So it's still like all black, but with that lace and then the denim, like it adds the edgy and feminine of your style, and very comfortable as well. The last outfit I created for them was this one, because this top, when I saw it as I was initially going through all of their clothes, I was like, I love this thing. I love this thing so much. And it's kind of just like a bonus outfit, because I don't think this outfit is super wild and interesting and, you know, blah, blah, blah. Something that I feel like maybe I'm giving an idea, but I just really loved the idea of the pinstripe with this blue sweater. Like, it's simple, but the button detail just is so cool. And then with just like some silver accents, I thought about this hair clip, just like throw your hair back in this little silver clip, so then really the top has its moment. This mission says, I'm going on a trip to Mallorca. I just Googled how to pronounce this correctly, and that's how Google told me to pronounce it. So I'm really, really hoping I'm pronouncing it correctly. But they said they need light but cute outfits. Now, as I was Googling how to properly say it, I did not realize it is an island. It's an island in Spain. I thought it was just when I originally was creating the outfits to like look it up, it had, I guess I didn't like research like longer past maybe the first like small thing that said where it was, which I was like, oh, it's in Spain, cool, okay, like maybe right now it's probably a little bit more warm, but I did not realize it is an island. So I'm still going to show you the outfits. I apologize if they are not wearable for an island, but their closet was colorful but also classic, not too many wild patterns. They definitely had some like animal print, some stripes, some plaid, lots of like very spring colors, and really fun accessories as well. They had so many pants similar to this in their closet that I feel like they seem quite comfortable based on the way that they look. And the first one I think adds a like chic element, yet also being comfortable with the top being like untucked, loose. Actually, I feel like the first version of this with the just like white normal top and brown shoes, like I think that could be a beach outfit. Just take away all the accessories. So this is like a day to night. The day version is just the white top with the pants and maybe some sandals. And then the night one is like the black leather bag, the rings, the loafers. So, you know, I'm just giving you just very versatile outfits for your full day during your trip. The next one just was fun. It just was fun. I was like, this top is too cool not to style. And I really loved the kind of like boldness of that graphic with then the green stripe pants. They own a lot of pieces and like bold colors. And this jumpsuit, I mean, so comfortable for a like vacation on an island for sure now, and also just like in general if you're walking around. And so I really wanted to put together a look. I envisioned the white top under the jumpsuit and then this denim jacket with it. They owned a couple of pieces that had these like tie almost like buttons, and I just really loved the details. You could wear like the jumpsuit with the white top alone, and they actually did have an outfit like that already, but with the denim jacket on top and then tied fully, like it feels like just the jumpsuit pants, like they're just wearing pants with then this denim top. And so it just feels like almost like a separate, but it's actually like the same thing. So you could style it again just in alone without the jacket and then with the jacket, and it's gonna give you two different looks. And I just went really simple with the accessories because in my head, when you are traveling somewhere, you know, you can only bring so much in your luggage, especially if you're just doing a carry-on. So as amazing as all the accessories that they owned, I didn't go as wild and crazy because I just didn't want them to have to like keep track and also like pack all of that. This could be a little too statement for you, but these pants, I was so surprised you didn't have any outfits styled with it, at least from what I can remember, because these are just so fun. Very similar to the other green pants now that I'm thinking about it. They're really similar. But they're different. They seem to be more of a capri possibly, and I loved them with these little flats. I don't think they had any sandals in their app, so that's why I mean, now that I know that it's an island, I would put sandals with it, but I think these shoes could still be really great for something like that. This submission comes from Amber. It says, whimsy goth outfits that can also work for a teacher, college level, thanks. Now, whenever I get like teacher outfits requested or like office job outfits requested, I can only do my best and what I know. I've never worked in an office, so I apologize if these outfits are not work appropriate. Please, teachers, let me know with the outfits that I created if they would be appropriate or not. But I have to say, Amber, your clothes for a teacher, like if my teacher showed up in anything that you own, I would have been like, you are my hero, you are my idol. Like, you have just such an amazing collection of clothes, and I am inspired by your clothes. On Amber's profile, they said that their style is edgy, whimsical, and feminine. I would totally agree based on what I went through. Lots of lace, lots of velvet. Oh my gosh, there were so many outfits I was like, I need to create for Amber that I knew was not work appropriate, so I did not. I really tried with the outfits I created to hopefully be able to be worn for work. This first one, I don't know if it's work appropriate, but my gosh, this skirt was everything. It has plaid, has checkered, has velvet. I'm not sure the coloring with this top, like that together, but I'm envisioning it working, and I feel the denim vest with it. I really wish I could have like shown it on top of the top, like unbuttoned, because I envisioned this outfit with the denim vest unbuttoned, so then you see more of the red, the belt, the necklace, the boots. I added two different shoe options because, you know, you're probably standing for quite a long time, so whichever shoe option is more comfortable, or any shoe option that you own that is more comfortable, you could pair with that. This next outfit with the plaid overalls, like this may be a little bit too casual. I don't know how, I guess, professional that you need to dress. So again, these may be weekend outfits, I apologize. But this denim overalls, I had to style. I was like, I cannot pass this up. And I gave you 3 different shoe options because I literally could not decide between the sandals, the Doc Marten middle ones, and then I think these are Harley Davidson boots. Like, again, so fantastic. This outfit, it's just everything to me. It's just like the colors, the cool toned, the skirt, the purple top. I've been really into purple. I know everyone is saying that the trendy color of 2025 is butter yellow, but for me, it is purple. I want to thrift so many purple pieces. I think it's because it's quite a rare color for me to find, so it makes me like want it more. So purple 2025, and I had to, yeah, put this outfit together. This beaded bag too. I'm shocked by how beautiful of pieces that you own. I'm not shocked, like now I'm surprised. I'm shocked of like happiness and like drooling. I'm drooling over this outfit. I needed to create an outfit with these shoes because like these are so cool. Like, oh my gosh. And these pants also, there's like, I think it's like tan, like a tan version of these pants that is on my thrift wish list that I literally like on Depop all the time, but I just like cannot decide if I'm gonna buy them or not. And I love this version of, it seems like either velvet, maybe corduroy, maybe, I don't know, but like those pants, gorgeous. And then with the boots, this turquoise poking out at the bottom. And then I really wanted to keep the top quite simple, but still add kind of that feminine that they had mentioned in their words with this lace top. And this may go a little too 70s, so you could definitely kind of like edge it up with some black instead, but I really wanted the shoes to be like the center of attention and then just kind of like add from there. As much fun as it is to style your clothes, I can't lie, it is very nerve-wracking that I'm gonna create an outfit that's like super ugly and you're gonna absolutely hate it. So that's why it also takes me quite a while to put together these outfits, because I'm like overthinking. I'm like, I want it to be amazing, I want it to be fantastic, but I also want it to be wearable. And I just want, sorry, there's like a little hair. I just want to do your clothes justice. And when I got a submission from Kate, which Kate on Instagram is Read Right Thrift, they have such an amazing style. I've been following them for a while. I have shouted her out loads of times on my channel, as well as like inspo, because like every outfit is amazing, it's beautiful. Like she just has such a good grasp on her style, and I just get so much inspiration from her. So for her to ask me to style her in my style, I was like, oh my gosh, okay. I was already nervous about putting together these outfits, but now I have like an additional like layer of nerves and anxiety of wanting to create something amazing for Kate. Also, I wanted to note that Kate recently made a collection with Eliza Faulkner. Amazing, beautiful, highly recommend checking it out. I'll leave it in the link below, but literally love Kate. If you don't already follow her, totally recommend. Her style, from what she describes, is tailored, playful, and layered, which I 100% would describe as well. All of her pieces have such a like frilly touch, a very like whimsical charm. I really try to imagine when creating these outfits, if I owned these pieces, how would I, with my style right now, style them? And especially compared to the outfits that she's created, like again, lots of like creative layering. And so first up, I have this outfit, and I think what I was also struggling with is how much more simple my style is compared to hers. Like she just has an eye for layering, and I just don't layer as much as she does. And so I wanted to stick true to my style, but I was like, oh my gosh, like, why am I even submitting this? This is embarrassing. This is an embarrassing outfit to send Kate, but I'm gonna send it. And I think it's really cute. Also, these shorts I own, they're the Damson Matter shorts. I recently bought them. I've never bought anything from Damson Matter. And I also wanted to style them because I was like, how am I gonna style mine that I own? Like I have an idea, but like I haven't put together an outfit with them yet. And so this was also me basically creating an outfit for myself, which is kind of what she wanted, was like her stuff styled how I would wear it. And I will be wearing a version of this outfit for sure with my matching shorts. I also think I own these jeans. I think they are like the high flare loose jeans from Levi's or something. I got them a couple of years ago. And so I'm pretty sure, I tried to like zoom in on the tag, but from at least mine, they, again, if they are the same, even if they aren't, I think they still are probably really similar. They have quite a like flare, like wide leg. And so boots, absolutely. And then with the plaid top, like it creates such a nice silhouette and feels still very Kate, but just a little bit more peeled back. I also love a denim bag, so I was very happy to see this Damson Matter denim bag that she owns. And I think, again, denim on denim is like so core to me that I really wanted to add as much denim as I could. This last outfit I created, I feel like is actually not very much like me, but also like I would and could wear this and would feel very freely and fun. I've worn a version of this and probably will. I just don't think it's like something I would wear every single day, but when the time and place comes up, like absolutely. And she owns so many pastel pieces that I was like, I can't not make this outfit. I think this skirt from when it was uploaded, maybe new, because I don't remember if I saw any outfits styling the skirt. So I was like, yes, yay, I can like put together an outfit that she hasn't put together yet. And so with that cardigan and then the collar, like she loves a big collar, and I love that so much. It inspires me so much with love of like big frilly collars. It's pattern mixing without feeling maybe too overwhelming with a top being patterned and the skirt being patterned. It's instead a collar being patterned and then the skirt. And then, oh my gosh, these shoes, like within the green bag and the blue accents, like I don't want to give myself too much credit, but like, I'm sorry, this is a good outfit. This is a good outfit. Hopefully she likes it. Maybe this is the outfit that she hates the most. Styling some outfits for more colder weather. We have this submission that says, it's almost winter in Oz and I'm looking for some cold outfits, but not too cold weather fits. And I was just way too excited about the idea of like styling a winter outfit or like fall outfit, because like all I'm thinking about is like spring and summer, which like, yeah, there's some fun outfits, but like fall and winter, especially since they said not too cold. So I feel like it's probably similar in my fall or like leading up to winter, where it's like chilly, but it's not like wild. And I feel like that's like the sweet spot for the perfect weather to style for. Their closet has a lot of different textures, a lot of different patterns. Their accessories, their like earring collection was absolutely beautiful, and like necklaces and even like tights that they had, boots, like they just had a really fun blend of clothes. Also, the outfits that they had created gave me so much direction and gave me a little bit better of an idea of how they actually like pair everything together. So I am showing this first outfit. I really wanted to style something that they hadn't styled before, and this skirt they had not styled before. It is a velvet lace skirt, and they had kind of, in the outfits that they have created, they had this like edge to them that felt very similar to my style in some ways. And so I really wanted to go hard with kind of like a whimsy-goth, kind of like edgy vibe, especially with the Doc Martens that they had, like chunky, and then have fun with the accessories. Like I'm telling you, you could probably pair all of your necklaces with this outfit. I opted for just 2, but you could go wild. Again, I am on that purple kick, and so I wanted to put this pairing together because I just thought it was interesting with the plaid skirt, because I would most likely style a plaid skirt with black, but I kind of wanted to challenge myself, and I put it with this, I think like corduroy or velvet button-up top with then the purple tank top, and then again this chunky silver necklace. And I love the addition of these colorful like kind of orange earrings together, and then the glasses like really just pull it all together. I wanted to style these corduroy overalls because they were just way too good. I wanted to add another layer in case it was a little bit too cold to wear a tank top and overalls with the leather jacket. So I added this black cardigan and then the creepers and chunky earrings. You could add as many necklaces as you want, but because of the pattern of the tank top, I was like, oh, I don't want to like overwhelm it. And especially then with the addition of this black silver hardware belt. Again, usually not a fan, but I wanted to add kind of an element into this look and some like silver in the waist area because I thought it was cool. Literally, it's because I thought it would be cool. When I saw this top slash cardigan thing in your closet, I knew I needed to style it. And this outfit isn't necessarily the most insane outfit. It's kind of just like a bonus one because again, I was like, this is just fun. I just want to put this together. And I really loved these flare pants. They seem to be like a ribbed flare pant. And I'm not sure the material of the top, but like, it just seemed so like cool together. Very sorry, I'm really just opting for like, I just thought it was cool, but really like there was a lot of thought in it, but a lot of it was just like, it's cool. And I love the texture idea together, but then also just loved the visual idea. And then I went for 2 different necklaces, a like pointy toe boot, these earrings, just like this outfit is everything. I want to recreate all these outfits that I've made for you, honestly, because I am getting so much inspiration from them. Last person we are going to be styling is, I think it's Kristalyn. They said, I am open to any form of outfits. And actually, I'm pretty sure they had styled a couple of outfits for me in the wearing app. I don't remember if I showed it in the 2 videos, but I have it saved on my phone and I just remember seeing your username. So thank you so much for styling me. And now I'm very excited to style you. Hopefully I do you as much justice as you did for me. They own a lot of pieces that are similar to things I own. I feel like our styles are so similar. There's definitely a little bit more pattern in like pants and different tops, but a lot of like similar pieces that I was like, wait, I used to own that. Oh, I have something really similar to that. Now, they also didn't have any bags on their wearing app closet or accessories. They did have one belt, so I did utilize that. But I did end up obviously submitting the outfits with just what they have in their closet, and then also myself made like my own kind of version with accessories that I would add. I really want to style this polka dot skirt. Couldn't really decide between the 2 styling, so I just decided to put it in one, and this is what it looks like without the additions, and this is what it looks like with the additions. I wanted for the kind of like red cardigan, which very cool cardigan. I love this so much. And on top of the lace top and then with the polka dot, like that pairing just sounds so satisfying together. I put a red bag, but you could definitely literally go for any color. A black bag would be perfect. I also envisioned a lot of necklaces. I think you could opt out of any necklaces and just wear the cardigan, only one button at the top, and have like the lace and then the polka dot skirt. But if you did have the cardigan unbuttoned, I think kind of adding some like chunkiness to the neck would be a really great addition. This kind of more like flirty version with this pink top, again, pattern mixing, but I really feel like you can do that with polka dots, and I would be curious if that's something that you are comfortable with, and also what it would look like together. I went for, it seems like these brown Mary Janes. I felt like this one was just so much more of a casual look that I wanted to add something that wasn't a black shoe. I found this gorgeous brown bag. It has like suede in it, and I was like, that's just like really cool. I need to add it to this outfit. And for necklaces or like any accessories, I actually kind of envisioned this kind of one with the floral top more simple, and maybe going for some sort of skinny scarf. I really loved, from what it seems like, this crochet one. I absolutely had to style this purple cardigan. It was too fantastic not to, and I really loved this denim skirt that you had. And so I think this top, the pattern, would totally work with this cardigan, and I wanted to kind of go similar to that one velvet cloak that I styled for somebody previously. I kind of wanted to go for a same silhouette because it really just, I feel like, goes with the cardigan. You could put it with jeans, like that would be a great silhouette, but with like a denim skirt that kind of goes out a little bit, like that is just such a nice pairing together that I think it just creates, like, not even necessarily like wanting to create a certain like look to your body. It's literally just the clothes of how they hang, I think would be really great together. I went back and forth between like bag options, but I have more of this like knit bag that I found on Depop, and then also this purple-ish cranberry that actually is really similar to the cardigan, so that may be a little bit too matchy, but I just wanted to expand the inspiration. Since I had already styled 2 skirts for them, I really wanted to do a pant look, and they had these brown corduroy pants. And again, I just like could not decide between the 2 ways I wanted to style them. So one of them is with this checkered blue top, and then I just added a bunch of different accessories that I found that I thought, oh, okay, like this vibe, not exact, not like you need a copy and paste, but this is like the vibe that I'm going for. This next outfit with it, I think, just adds a different tone and different layering depending on what the weather is like. I also found this patchwork bag. This is not the coolest thing ever. The last outfit, or outfits I guess, that I created for them were with their 2 ponchos. I was just really excited about their ponchos, and I needed to put together an outfit for them. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the polka dot one. I just love the red. with that. And then I found kind of like this like chunky cord necklace. With a poncho, it can feel quite overwhelming that there's like so much going on because it's like a lot of knit and a lot of times it's heavy and like they seem vintage as well, so probably made really well, but can feel just kind of overstimulating. But I think adding something will kind of break up how much red there is. Then for something a little bit opposite in tone is this other poncho that I just liked, a more like pastel kind of like fun summer spring outfit. I went back and forth between the top option. One of them is a long sleeve lace top that I just envisioned the lace kind of poking through the poncho that I thought could be fun, but then also this patterned floral one. They owned a lot of floral tank tops that I think would be great, but if that felt like too much, especially because like you'll be able to see the pattern a little bit under the poncho, you could go for just something plain and call it a day. But I like the idea of the patterned floral under the poncho then with this striped skirt. And then I think with this, you could have fun with the necklaces. Because it does have such a like pattern, I just feel like might as well like go even harder. Like I know I just said feeling overwhelming, but it's like with this, I feel like go overwhelming with the cream. So I just have like an example of a different like necklace stack and then just a couple different bags that I thought were cool. I really like the idea of a denim bag with this. Alrighty, thank you all so much for watching. This was so much fun to put together and to also film. Like, thank you so much for submitting your wearing accounts. I really want to make this a series, so if I ended up not choosing your closet, do not worry. I will be making many more of these videos. I also know a lot of people use the app Index. I use Index and Wearing, and they do have a similar feature coming, but it's not live yet. So that's why I just decided to do it through Wearing. But I think maybe the next part I'll have either you use Index or Wearing, like do them both in one video so everyone can be a part of it, because also trying to like re-upload all of your clothes to another app, I did it. It is a lot. I will probably ask on my Instagram, which is alexandshine83, for your usernames for part 2 when it gets closer to the time that I'm thinking. If you would like to see that part 2 and see my face again, then make sure to subscribe right down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!